Hello, everybody. Everybody around the world. The NBA season has begun. The Lakers were upset by the Warriors. The Bucks topped the Nets. Several more games happening right now. The game is. Are you playing as you watch the game? If so, I hope you can give us like 10 to 12 minutes of your attention once the game begins so that we can win you some money. We got folks from all around the world. Some people don't like sports. That's okay. I love this. I love this very much. This is Go Forth JS 81 says, "Happy Wednesday, everyone. Celebrate another beautiful day to make a difference in the world." Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful to think that every day we can make a difference in the world? I hope that we can make a small difference in your world today by earning you some extra SB. That's what we're here to do. I believe that you can do it. This game's going to be a little bit challenging, but I know that you are up for that challenge. I know that you can do this. We're going to get underway in just under a minute. Until then, find a little way to center yourself. Make sure you have the best possible connection. If you're on Wi-Fi, that's great. If your phone is plugged in, even better. You don't want to run out of power during this, so that everything is optimal for you to win this game today. What else is going on? Earth Healthy says, "Wow, I haven't been on here for like a year. Welcome back." You know what? We wanted you here all along. We're so glad that you have returned to play some Swagbucks live. We have some exciting things coming up. I'm going to tell you about that later on in the game. And I'm not going to mention it later, but I'll tell you now. Just remember, next week will be a second chance week. So show up, earn free rejoins, and feel free to use them this week, knowing that you're going to get more next week just for showing up and playing. That's what Second Chance Week is all about. Nestled in the middle of your week, it's the moment of your Wednesday when your attention can turn to the fun you are going to have this weekend, which is your daily dose of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Yes, you're going to have fun this weekend, but you're going to have fun right now too, because your ability to keep a sharp mind and quick hands is going to determine your success in going after today's grand prize. Take a look. That is $1,000, everybody. And if you can correctly answer these 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you will split that grand prize with anyone else who can do the same. But that's not all. Even if you get eliminated from grand prize contention, you're going to want to stick around, because after Q1, everyone who is still here in this app will get one bonus SB for any question they get right. And that includes you if you get eliminated. In that case, you're going to have to claim those SB at the end of the game to add them to your account. It's as simple as clicking a button, I promise you. And here's the great part. If you win today, if you get a piece of the grand prize, we're going to take all the bonus SB you earn and roll it right on in there so you don't have to claim anything. Now, what happens the first time I get a question wrong, you may be asking? I got you. You have two choices. As long as it is before the final question of the game, you can rejoin for another shot at that grand prize using free rejoins. I'll tell you how to get those later, outside of the second chance we're having next week. Or you can spend one SB to come back in the game. If you don't want to do either of those things, that's fine, but stick around and earn bonus SB throughout the game and then claim them at the end. Okay? Okay. Let us get this show on the road by getting the comments off of your screen and jumping in with your warm-up. Everybody, here is question number 1. According to common superstitions, how many years of bad luck do you get for breaking a mirror? Is it 7 years bad luck, 10 years bad luck, or 13 years bad luck? Plus, if you don't want to cut your hands, there are plenty of things you can do to bring bad luck upon yourself, from stepping on a crack to walking under a ladder, but breaking a mirror is one that carries a 7-year bad luck sentence. That's right, break a mirror, 7 years bad luck, 85% of you getting that one right. In reality, if you break a mirror, you are creating a hazard for you and those around you. I hope you don't get bad luck at all. 85% of you getting that one right, though, feeling lucky. Moving into question number 2, 15% of you, unfortunately, were eliminated, but almost all of you, in fact, every single one of you, it looks like, have rejoined. Plus, we have some stragglers coming in. Most of you who rejoined have done it for free. We have over 25,000 people in grand prize contention, almost 27,000 of you playing along right now. Love to see it. Welcome to our latecomers. Great news for you and for all of our players. From now on, every question you get right will earn you one bonus SB, no matter what. Here is question number 2. Which of these TV series starred David Hasselhoff? Is it Falcon Crest, Baywatch, or Remington Steele? Which of these starred the Hoff? Hasselhoff first rose to fame as Michael Knight on Knight Rider, but his greatest success was playing Mitch Buchanan on the syndicated lifeguard series Baywatch. Baywatch is the answer, and 98% of you were saying, I'll be ready, because you were ready for that one. You got it right. Well done. You crushed that question, so I think we can just move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What psychological test uses ink blots to assess personality and feelings? Is it the Stanford Binet test, the Rorschach test, or the Wechsler test? It might be the Wechsler test. You may look at a blot and see a majestic butterfly, while I see a muddy boulder, and neither one is correct, but both help with assessment in a Rorschach test. Rorschach test is the answer. 84% of you getting that one right. Well done. The Stanford Binet test is, or Binet, I think it's Binet. Stanford Binet test is, was the standard in IQ tests for a long time. And the Wechsler test, I know, is not the one with the ink blots, because that's the Rorschach test. That's why the character Rorschach in The Watchmen has the blotches on his mask that change shape. He looks like a living Rorschach test. All right. Of the 16% of you who got eliminated, most of you come in right back in, 3/4 of you. In fact, most of those people doing it for free. Still over 23,000 of you in grand prize contention, and we are ready to move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB, as are all of our questions from here on in, if you get it right, no matter whether you're in the grand prize running or not. Here is question number 4. The Ernest Vincent Wright book Gadsby was written without what? Is it adjectives, the letter E, or punctuation? One of these things is not to be found in the book Gadsby. It was a self-published novel that became an underground hit thanks to its practice of constrained writing. The author never once uses the letter E. The letter E is the answer. 68% of you are ecstatic. That is an E word because you got that one right. Now, the 32% of you who got it wrong might feel deflated. 2 E's in that one, but you don't have to. You can always rejoin, which many of you are, or just continue to play for bonus SB. Stick around no matter what. I say it every single game. I mean it every single game, and it's the best possible advice for every single game when you think about it. Well over half of you rejoining, still over 20,000 people in grand prize contention, and we are ready to move on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In which of these sports do you serve the ball? Is it volleyball, lacrosse, or hockey? Which of these sports features a serve? Service. Most sports are about controlling either territory or a central object and have different methods of putting that object into play. In volleyball, you use a serve to get a point going. Volleyball is the answer. 98% of you getting that one right. Well done. Not surprised. Both lacrosse and hockey have a face-off for the ball. They're very similar. Well, there's ice hockey, field hockey. Both have a very similar face-off. And then lacrosse also. You know, a hockey, lacrosse are sort of related sports. Certainly field hockey is. And those have face-offs too. Let's move on to question number 6. We are halfway done with this game. This next one is worth 1 bonus SB to everyone who still hears my voice, as long as you get it right. Here is Q6. What was the first movie to have a $100 million budget? Is it Waterworld, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, or True Lies? One of these was the very first movie to have a $100 million budget. In modern filmmaking, $100 million budgets are more common, although it's still a lot of money to spend on a movie. The first to break that barrier was 1994's True Lies. True Lies is the answer. 61% of you knew the truth that it was True Lies. Well done. The rest of you may have been terminated, but don't feel like you flopped like Waterworld. That is not an easy one. Both of these movies cost a lot of money. These other ones, Waterworld famously did not make back its money for a very, very long time. Terminator 2, obviously a huge hit and had a very huge budget for its time, but True Lies, also a huge hit. Kind of an underrated Arnold Schwarzenegger movie if you've never seen it, but I have a feeling a lot of you have, judging by how many of you got that one right. Of the 39% of you who got it wrong, almost half of you coming back in. Still over 14,400 of you in grand prize contention, and we are ready to move on to question number 7. Only 4 questions remaining, and this next one is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Arachnophobia is the term for what fear? Is it the fear of spicy foods, the fear of spiders, or the fear of heights? Arachnophobia means you are afraid of what? People who suffer from arachnophobia have a big fear of small, creepy crawlies. And with the number of venomous spiders in the world, really, who can blame them? That's a fear of spiders, of course. Almost all of you getting that one right. Well done. I bet we have some arachnophobics out there. There's one talking into this microphone right now. Do not care for spiders. You can do your business. Let's just not meet. Let's never the twain shall meet. We'll say that. Let's move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q8. In 2008, what board game's anniversary was celebrated with a game played by skydivers at 13,000 feet? Was it Monopoly, Scrabble, or chess? One of these was played in the sky. Board game aficionados will go to great lengths to get a game in, even when they're plummeting towards the earth. I mean, what better time is there for a round of Scrabble? Scrabble is the answer. 85% of you getting that one right. Well done. Maybe you figured out that's probably the most likely because the pieces can lock in, although you could have a magnetic chess set, I suppose, but it is the best suited to air travel. Although, what do you do when you draw the tiles? They had to lose a couple tiles, right? You have to imagine they did. Let's move on to question number 9, our second to last question. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q9. Which of these instruments can be fully played with one hand? Is it the tambourine, the saxophone, or the guitar? Which of these can be fully played with one hand? Now, it's better if you have the other hand to hit it with, but you can just shake it and bang it against your hip, and that tambourine will sound great. Tambourine is the answer, but only 1,795 of you got that one right and have made it this far and are ready for our final question. That was surprising to me. Guitars do require 2 hands, one to strum or pick, the other one to use on the neck. I mean, you could hammer a little bit, but the tambourine is a one-handed instrument. You hold it and you shake it around. That's a tough one, but I'm guessing a lot of people are going to rejoin. I see that happening. And while you do that, let me talk to you real quick. If you had fun playing this game, please tell your friends about it. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive and include your share link. Why don't you do that? You can find that after the game by clicking the invite or get more rejoins button in the main menu of this app. If people sign up using your link, you get a free rejoin and they do too. Now, we have a special game tomorrow. Maybe you don't know this, but on October 21st, 2015, Marty McFly and Doc Brown arrived from the past in the sequel to one of the most popular movies in history. So why not use that to celebrate with a Back to the Future themed game? And we're going to put $2,500 on the line. So please join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. It's going to be so much fun. Favorite movie of all time. Love this graphic. It's going to be so exciting. You're going to want to join us for that Back to the Future game. And you're going to need something. When you watch a movie, you need a great snack, right? So why not try a snack that's delicious, airy, and crunchy? Sensible Portions variety veggie straws that include 3 delicious flavors: sea salt, zesty ranch, and cheddar cheese. What a great combo. You can earn SB when you get veggie straws. Here's how. Add Sensible Portions to your list in Magic Receipts, then buy 1 pack of Sensible Portions variety veggie straws in-store at Walmart and earn 50 SB when you upload a picture of your receipt as proof of purchase. Buy 2 and earn 125 SB. Buy 3 and earn 300 SB. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this opportunity. Please check it out after the game. All right, folks, with the rejoins, we have 8,681 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We have over 26,000 of you total who've stuck around to the very end. Well done to you. I only have 1 question left for you, and it's worth 1 more bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q10. Question number 10. Which U.S. state is made up of a chain of islands? Is it Maine, Alaska, or Hawaii? One of those is a chain of islands masquerading as a state, or the other way around. Each island is a different county and different experience with different adventures to explore, which is what makes repeat visits to the Hawaiian Islands so rewarding. Hawaii is the answer. 8,535 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to every single one of you. I say aloha oi, aloha oi. Meza Connor, Cody Cakes, Ashley Barnett, 21 and 54 window. You're just a few of our grand prize winners. All of you taking home 12 SB plus the bonuses you earned along the way. And of course, there are a bunch of folks who are here that have won bonus SB as well. You just claim them. I consider you winners as well. So congratulations to all of you. You keep piling these SB into your account, and I love to see it. Remember, when the time is right, you can always redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thank you for playing, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow with our Back to the Future game. This has been Swagbucks Live, and we will see you then.